Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Innovative's Business Channel. This channel is hosted by me together with my co-host Anas Bukhari. My name is Ravi Krishnasamy. Today we have hit the jackpot. We are very lucky to have as our guest Dato' Muhammad Azrainuddin. Maybe some of you haven't heard of him, but those in the technology area, technical field in Malaysia would have heard of him. He is a pioneer in blockchain in Malaysia. He also has issued a coin called DD coin. And this is a big achievement. And so being a pioneer and a first mover, he has a lot to share with us. So like I said, we are lucky to have him on the program and we can have a good discussion with him on blockchain. Most of us are not very familiar with blockchain. Some of us don't even want to know what is blockchain. We think it's very complicated with mathematics and all kinds of algorithm. Tapi if you understand the basics, it may help Malaysia as we move forward. So Dato', welcome to the program, Dato', and for making time to be with us.
Welcome for everyone. Thank you. Assalamualaikum and good evening for everyone. And IIC College, thanks for inviting me, Mr. Ravi, Mr. Muhammad Anas. Thank you for inviting me.
You are welcome. Dato', maybe I can start with a simple question. I'm not a very high-tech person or technologically savvy person. So my question is very simple. As you know, most of our viewers are new to blockchain and they really don't know what is blockchain. Okay. Something is like a Lego set, I think. They don't even have any clue. So can you, Dato', give us a good overview of blockchain and, without using too many of the technical terms, and so that people on the street can understand the new wave that is blockchain that is going to come. Maybe in 5 years or 3 years, Dato'. Over to you, Dato'.
Okay, first of all, if you would like me to explain in layman term what is a blockchain, I can say that all of us is familiar with email. All of us is familiar with the online method to communicate, like email, Skype, Zoom, like we did right now. But then we have to understand that that's a technology of TCP/IP, or we can call that that's a basic communication protocol that can enable for us to communicate all over the world. Okay, but then we have to realize that, like email, it can be sent double, triple, many times. So what blockchain has been designed as a solution, it is that it cannot be tampered. Let's say I'm sending you an asset through online. You cannot send multiple times like email. So that's a simple layman term to differentiate from a kind of technology that all people understand, which is email and internet. So that's a advanced version of internet. On top of internet, they have created a blockchain which is cannot be double span, cannot be tampered. Once it has been recorded, it will be there forever. So blockchain was like to complete what have been done with internet since 1990 years. Since 1990. Yeah.
Okay, that's a good explanation of blockchain. And but how can the public at large start using blockchain? Let's say a company, how can they start using? Where do they start? Most people don't know where to start.
Actually, it's same like in 1990s, where people has not familiar with internet. In fact, some of the our parents told us, don't go browsing internet too many because it's not censored. So everything is there. It might affect your judgment. It might mempengaruhi kita when we were doing something. That's the early on the 1990s. And some of the Islamic scholar also said, okay, we cannot see this internet because too many porn in the internet. Similar like internet, while blockchain is new to us, no one understand perfectly yet, and some education level also catching up the momentum and revolution of this technology. So what I can see that right now, people has just start to aware of this kind of technology because of COVID-19. Speed up the process of people to
Yes.
learn of this new technology.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, one of my friends came back from Japan, Tokyo, and he told me in Japan, blockchain is used very widely, cryptocurrency. Left, right, center they are using. You know, they're very sophisticated, Japan and also Hong Kong to some extent. Why is it only in Japan this can happen? Is it because of the famous Satoshi Nakamoto? Or what is the reason?
Actually, for my opinion, that because the nature of the legal structure of the country, because we understand that blockchain is transparent,
Yes.
you cannot hide. So every government tend to ignore at first because it will be bring another level of transparency for their government, government documentation, the government structure. But then at the end, they will adopt the technology, like internet.
Mm, mm, I
So
see.
like I've been in Japan last 2 years, making some presentation there, and we also have an office in Tokyo last time. So what I can see that in Japan, everyone can use Bitcoin to pay in electronic shop. Almost
Mm,
500 electronic shop that can accept Bitcoin at that time. So what I can see that country that tend to be accepting the new technology is more adapt to this kind of new technology of blockchain, like Japan,
mm,
Singapore, Dubai, London, USA, and South Asia is catching up right now in this year, especially
mm.
Malaysia, Indonesia, Thailand also.
You think Malaysia is also on the curve catching up?
Uh,
Uh,
Last, one of the government agency in Malaysia, MIGHT,
mm,
has been come out a statement that in 2025 that the government will be adopt fully on the technology of blockchain and
I
cryptocurrency
see. I
in
see.
2025. But we cannot
Mm,
wait for 2025 because technology move faster. So we
that's
have
right.
to adapt faster also.
That's right.
Yeah.
So maybe you should start with some education on blockchain, huh?
Yeah, to
And
let people know the basic idea. What is the blockchain? What is so special about blockchain? Why we need to learn about blockchain? Same like in 1990s, why we need internet? Why we need to create email account? Why we need to work, communicate through online? Same like in the moment in 1990s for the internet.
mm, somebody said blockchain is the internet of data. You know, that like it's the internet of data. So that's what is happening. It's a big revolution in the way we think. Anas, you got anything, Anas?
Yes, Mr. Ravi tanya soalan tu terus kepada all the technical. Maybe if rewind a few, take a few step back, Dato'. I understand that you are one of the first few founders of cryptocurrency in Malaysia, Dato'. So back then, what do you see? What make this cryptocurrency, blockchain technology attract your interest in this, Dato'? How it started, basically.
Okay, kita kena faham one thing lah. When we talk about blockchain and cryptocurrency, kita tak boleh simply mengaku bahawa okay, saya dah design blockchain atau cryptocurrency. No one can do that. If someone said to you that he's expert in blockchain, he's expert in cryptocurrency, ask him back. Apa proof dia? There must be a portfolio because blockchain never stop. When he said that he has created a blockchain, when he start to launch the blockchain, because blockchain never stop. It will continue running, decentralized, distributed concept. So
Mm,
like me, when we start in 2016, actually not many people hear about blockchain yet at the moment. Even the price of Bitcoin, the mother of blockchain, they said that mother because the first one at 200 per Bitcoin at that time. Compared to
mm.
now is $9,000. So what I can see that because my nature is programming, I'm doing myself a programming. I also interest in financial. So I can see that the blockchain is a solution for our country, Malaysia, and our region in Indonesia, Thailand, because we also know that in our region there's so many programs, so many money games, so many investment that not regulated. So we need a solution. So that's why we bring the technology ICO. We created the first initial coin offering in 2016. Even though not many people understand at the moment, oh, what kind of technology is this, or what kind of investment is this, what is different. But then we follow the same path of other cryptocurrency, which is ICO has been done and success in 2018, almost 2 years, 2.5 years. We run the pre-order. So we gain many experience and knowledge on how to deal with human, because we know that human is many, macam nak cakap, dia ada macam-macam soalan. Kadang-kadang ni dia beli kecil je tapi dia punya soalan macam-macam. Jadi kita dah experience on how to handle this kind of people. But then it's a good experience to all of us. Our team also have a good experience because in Malaysia, we can call that DD coin is a pioneer in cryptocurrency. There's no other coin that can be established like what we did before. So bila dah kata pioneer ni, biasalah macam-macam ujian lah datang kan. Kita yang buka laluan untuk membuka laluan tu kan. Jadi luka-luka tu, cedera-cedera tu biasalah. Dah pengalaman tu.
Your coin is listed on which exchange, Dato'?
Okay, so far since April 2019, almost 12 months back, so we've been listed in 4 exchanges.
Oh, okay.
So 4 exchanges with 18 instruments.
Oh,
so that means we have 18 market. DD coin to Bitcoin, DD coin to USD, 18 market we have been open since last year, almost 1 year. So based on the 18 market, daily volume created by user that buy and sell DD coin openly, decentralized, distributed without any centralized party controlling that, almost 50 to 100,000 sale daily within 24 hours. As
what percentage also, of that come from Malaysia? Zero ke?
That's a very trick question because it is open source technology. I cannot know which part of the client coming from. Like Bitcoin, we cannot know how many people in China, how many people in India, but we can know roughly. But to be exact, we cannot know because we don't have any database of users. Like server, we have a database to store KYC on the people, know your customer.
Yes.
But then open source like DDCoin, we cannot do that. Because it's an open source technology. We cannot store data for user. We cannot store.
That's why they say there's no centralized control lah.
Yes,
in blockchain. Nobody know. Government don't know. Bank don't know. Siapa-siapa pun tak tahu. So it's distributed system.
Bukan tak tahu. Dia tahu tapi it is a public transparent. Everyone can see. Everyone can verify that. But they don't have any identity on the blockchain. It's just pseudonymous identity on that.
Okay.
People know the transaction, but people doesn't know who is the real person behind it. But the transaction is transparent.
Right? Yeah, let's say I said today I have 1 Bitcoin in my wallet. So let's say someone want to buy from me. So he can ask me to prove, can you prove that you have 1 Bitcoin? So by blockchain, by transparency of the technology of blockchain, we can prove that. Not like bank. Let's say I have 5 million in bank. I want to buy that land. How to prove? I have to appoint lawyer to approve that, to verify that asset. Yes. So different than blockchain. We can prove right away. Just show your ID, address. But it's not name. It's not tag any name on the blockchain address. But I can prove that. Let's say I want to show that this my asset. I just can try transfer 0.01111 or small amount of Bitcoin from the address to show the proof.
Sir, 2 years ago, sir, we did some discussion between the top management at Innovative International College about whether or not the higher education is relevant. You know, when we see that hotel industry being disrupted by Airbnb, when we see that taxi drivers being disrupted by Grab and Uber. So we start feeling that, okay, what will be disrupting the higher education industry and whether or not we are relevant, because that time market is very tough. But looking, when we do some reflection on ourselves, we find that, you know, what the higher education has been teaching is something in the past that makes us irrelevant, because we are teaching, you know, the management book that we teach is something in 1980s. So at that time we question ourselves, what will be the future knowledge that we want to give to our young people, you know, the SPM level. And after days of discussion, only one thing come to our mind, which is the blockchain technology. So that's how we started knowing about this blockchain technology, and Alhamdulillah Allah temukan kita dengan Dato' Azrai. And then from there, kita build up this collaboration, and hopefully, sir, our program will get the approval soon, which we have submitted yesterday, sir.
Okay, tahniah, congratulations.
MPA. So hopefully in the next 3 months, we can have it running by end of this year. So that is the history on how innovative and blockchain and how we know Dato' Azra. Moving on to my second question. Yes, when our listener hear about this blockchain technology, people, maybe this is the first time or second time they hear about this. So maybe if Dato' Azrai boleh bagi sedikit tentang apakah orang kata apa contoh-contoh aplikasi blockchain teknologi ini dalam ekonomi seperti cryptocurrency dan sebagainya.
Okay, tentang blockchain dan cryptocurrency ni, sebenarnya dia memang berasal, macam saya pernah beritahu Mr. Anas sebelum ni, it is a complicated macam mana kita nak tentukan blockchain ni, adakah dalam financial punya khusus financial ataupun khusus programming ataupun IT kan. Sebab ada sebahagian IT part, ada sebahagian financial part. Jadi kalau fakulti dekat universiti tu dia jadi confused sikit, macam mana ni? Betul tak?
Betul.
Jadi kerana itulah blockchain dan teknologi ni memang kena ada khusus punya fakulti. Kita boleh tengok macam mana negara luar, contoh macam Oxford yang dia dah actively promote blockchain and cryptocurrency khusus, tapi bukan advance macam diploma on ataupun ijazah, tapi dalam khusus memang banyak dia ada blockchain teknologi, cryptocurrency, macam mana nak improve dia punya trade supply on the technology blockchain itself. So untuk kita punya negara Malaysia ni, negara Malaysia ni memang sentiasa follow Singapore, follow Thailand, tapi kita tak pernah jauh ketinggalan. Kalau kita tengok betul-betul, kita tak pernah jauh ketinggalan. Walaupun kita bukan pioneer, negara Malaysia bukan pioneer, tetapi kita ni good follower. Sebab tu kalau kita tengok sekarang ni di Malaysia, blockchain ataupun beberapa exchanger dah dapat approval kan. Contoh macam Luno, Synergy, ada few other exchanger juga dah dapat approval for Bitcoin. It's a big step sebenarnya. Sebab untuk recognize Bitcoin ni sebagai one of the asset bukan mudah. Contoh kita tengoklah negara China, dia ban dekat dalam parlimen Bitcoin, unban balik, ban hampir 4 kali dia unban. Nampak tak? Sekarang unban lah. India pun sama juga. Negara India pun sama. Last week tak silap saya dia unban di parlimen kan. Jadi apa yang kita dapat lihat sebenarnya, at the end, all the countries will adopt the technology of cryptocurrency and blockchain. Jadi sebagai education punya background, kena ambil secara cepat lah. Kalau tidak, macam Mr. Anas beritahu sebelum ni lah, apa yang kita ajar di fakulti, bila dia dah keluar nanti, bila dah grade nanti, dia akan tak dapat menggunakan. Kerana ketika dia dah keluar tu, language baru, contohnya Golang language, Google language lah. Sedangkan dalam universiti kita tak belajar Golang language tu kan, betul tak? Sedangkan Golang language ni important untuk HTML dan web lah. Jadi itulah yang kita kena aware. dan kerajaan Malaysia dan Kementerian Pendidikan kena aware supaya wujudkan banyak lagi peluang-peluang untuk orang belajar lah cryptocurrency dan blockchain. Kita follow apa yang bagus daripada negara-negara seperti US dan UK lah. Macam mana dia wujudkan pemahaman tentang blockchain dan cryptocurrency ni.
Ya. Sebenarnya macam awal-awal Uber dengan Grab diintroducekan dekat Malaysia lah kan. Jadi waktu tu ada banyak orang kata kita patut haramkan kan. We should ban. Semua orang kata no, actually it provide a lot of opportunity for the local as well. And then but at the end of the day, I think the public wins lah by majority kan. Majority wins kan. So I think that what will happen in blockchain and also cryptocurrency. And then in the future lah kan. So I think this is a very good step that Innovative take to have a partner, Dato' Arai and also our DD Coin partner, because they have the experience in developing the coin itself. So they understand the entire structure of the blockchain technology and how to implement it into cryptocurrency and so on. So, sir, do you have any next question? Back to you, sir.
So coming back to the college, Dato', so if we decide to use cryptocurrency, we can use DD coin, right? Boleh ke?
Okay, first of all, in Malaysia, cryptocurrency is not a legal tender. But then, SC and BNM has been approved few exchanger for people to keep asset of Bitcoin, Ethereum and few other cryptocurrency in exchanger. So meaning of that, because we have to understand that DD coin, Bitcoin is open source. So everyone can take the code and run their own wallet, run their own application, same like IIC. You can use DD coin, you can use Bitcoin. And one more thing that I have read last 2 weeks, LHDN, Lembaga Hasil Dalam Negeri di Malaysia, mereka telah mengeluarkan satu statement, boleh buka nanti, boleh cari nanti, dalam bahagian LHDN tu, surprisingly, dia dah include Bitcoin, Ethereum and Ripple as an asset to declare. Dia bagi
mau declare, dia mau
baru
cukai
baru last 2 weeks, dia ada mention Bitcoin, Ethereum and Ripple. So, apa tak step apa yang dah ke mana kita dah mula dah selepas ni. So from step by step, government also will adopt this kind of technology. Sebab tu dia dah plan macam mana nak tax of the asset, because rugilah kan negara punya duit dia bawa keluar kan. Sedangkan Bitcoin cryptocurrency ni luas, billion of transaction every day.
Yes. But that is funny lah. They don't do anything for the promotion of the industry, but they just want to cukai only, want to tax only. You know.
Itulah.
Siapa mau declare, you tak declare pun dia tak tahu. They don't know how to track.
Yes, betul.
They need people like you to track, go into the ledger and all that. They don't know what is happening.
Yeah, tapi itulah. It's a good step. It's a good step for us because dekat Malaysia ni pun ramai yang trading cryptocurrency. Sebenarnya Malaysia ni ramai tetapi tak expose. Sebab saya dah jumpa ramai juga player-player ataupun trader cryptocurrency ni duduk work from home, seorang-seorang kat rumah, tak kacau orang, trading by himself to make living of their families. So ramai yang macam tu sebenarnya di Malaysia, dan inilah peluang sebenarnya bila dah LHDN recognize boleh tax Bitcoin, Ethereum dan Ripple, it's open a new door for this kind of industry in Malaysia.
So data mining all they want to tax now.
No, I mean profit of the asset, keeping of asset. Let's say we keep one Bitcoin, how much return on that? If there is a return, you have to tax on that.
But that one is capital gain lah. How can you tax capital gain?
Yeah, tax on capital gain. True.
Ini LHDN pun sengit sikit lah. Why don't you, Dato', make a proposal to the government to see if at the government level or the ministry level something can be done on blockchain? Is the government receptive?
Okay, Mr. Ravi, you have to understand that I have to tell you what currently happened. Actually, I mean in Malaysia, I'm not sure about in Singapore. because you are in Singapore right now, right?
Yeah.
But in Malaysia, for us, we have to try and error.
That's right.
So we have to do it. That's why our team, when we have some loyalty supporter, is fighting of this kind of technology. It was like macam berjuang lah to fight against conventional financial system, which is we are know that most of the fiat currency is created from that. So Bitcoin as a solution, cryptocurrency as a solution, and some countries also have been creating, like China. Like China, they have created a digital yuan.
That's right.
And it is a cryptocurrency, digital yuan.
Yes.
And not only China, even Switzerland also leading towards that. So I can see that few countries in few years from now, they will launch their own cryptocurrency. And they call that CBDC. The name of that is called CBDC, Central Bank Digital Currency. It is crypto-based.
Oh, no more fiat money lah.
No more fiat money. No more physical cash. And one more thing, because of virus, we know that there's a 390 virus on top of our fiat money. So that's why we need a solution as a digital asset, like China doing massively right now with WeChat Pay, many fintech
No,
companies.
President Xi in China already declared by next year China will be all blockchain.
Yeah.
All blockchain. No more. I think they're going to reduce their fiat currency, but the central bank must back this kind of move. You know, they have a central bank that backs the move, but most central banks are afraid of blockchain, cryptocurrency, because they lose control. If you have $10 million in cryptocurrency, nobody knows. Bank Nagara also don't know.
Yeah.
Nobody knows.
They
right?
can just monitor but cannot control. That's the nature of the blockchain itself. Nature of that.
Yeah.
That
that's
means
why
they're returning back the power to the people lah, sir.
True.
Yep.
Itu yang kita perjuangkan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because at
government
this moment we are at the mercy of a very few people on top of us.
That's right.
So there's another issue here, you know, in Malaysia, whereby, you know, if our local Malaysian come up with a very innovative technology, the hurdle to get it recognized, wow, it's so difficult. But if there's one Mat Saleh guy coming from a Western country proposing something to Malaysia, it will be easily accepted. So this is an issue lah in Malaysia, so a problem that we face. But I think it's okay lah. That's part of the challenge.
Yeah, betul. It's part of the challenge, Mr. Anas.
Okay, and then all right. So now we know that in this we are in PKP pemulihan recovery MCO. What do you think that blockchain technology and also cryptocurrency can offer to assist the recovery of the economy, Dato'?
Okay, because we know that because of this coronavirus, we can call it COVID-19, has impacted us so much all over the world, and it's changed the way we travel, the way we spend, the way we work. So basically, because of COVID, we changed totally on how we live. So more people, because of lockdown, all people stay at home, working from home, looking opportunity from home. So this opened a new opportunity for cryptocurrency to grow bigger and bigger. There's not tak pernah lagi berlaku dalam sejarah dalam satu masa punya ramainya orang duduk di rumah because of lockdown. Tak pernah berlaku. First time ever in history, semua orang duduk rumah, jam semua. Kerja tak jalan, office tak jalan, tak ada lagi dah pergi tingkat 20 pergi office, ataupun tingkat 40 pergi office 8 pagi ke 5 petang. Dah tak ada dah. Moment tu dah tak ada. So untuk cryptocurrency dan blockchain ni, because it is a new technology, belum matang sepenuhnya ataupun belum matured fully dia punya base of kind of technology. Jadi more people tend to understand at the basic level apa yang dia boleh dengan blockchain ni, apa yang kita boleh earn ataupun apa yang boleh kita lakukan. So daripada cryptocurrency dan blockchain ni sebenarnya luas, because blockchain and cryptocurrency is not only one industry.
For
It
IPI,
affect and can adapt in many industry. Contoh seperti kesihatan contohnya, ataupun identity, ataupun trade supply. Macam mana kita nak tahu genuinity of the product from blockchain, kita boleh verify that. Dan sebenarnya development of blockchain and cryptocurrency ni dah mula last 2 years. Dan by this year, I think by end of this year, new blockchain and solution will be pop up massively. Macam-macam produk blockchain dan cryptocurrency akan keluar pada tahun ni. Contohnya adalah Facebook lah. Dia dah mengeluarkan satu produk yang dipanggil nama Libra. So Libra ni dia design as a stable coin. Dia bukan macam Bitcoin lah. Dia seumpama macam USDT tetapi dia backed by something. So Libra ni, kalau kita baca daripada white paper Libra ni, dia punya major dia punya solution tu adalah untuk complement fiat currency. Bukan lawan, dia nak complement. Maksudnya contohlah kita nak transfer daripada USD pergi ke India. Kena pakai Swift lah. Ataupun melalui Western Union MoneyGram lah. Jadi itu takes time, charge, ada third party, ada middleman lagi. Jadi Libra ni dia nak eliminate middleman. Jadi dia akan menggunakan stable coin ni. Contohlah ada negara Malaysia dengan India nak buat transaction. Jadi kita tak perlu lagi dah pergi ke third party. Orang daripada Malaysia dengan India ni boleh terus transaction menggunakan Libra on real time value on that moment. Real time transaction. So kalau kita tengok dalam white paper Libra pun, last month dia ada buat revamp on the white paper. Lepas COVID kan, lepas berlakunya COVID ni, Libra sendiri dia dah revamp dia white paper. Bila dah revamp white paper, dia akan mewujudkan multiple stable coin. Sebelumnya cuma satu je stable coin, Libra coin. Tapi kerana COVID ni, dia buat macam-macam stable coin. Libra USD, Libra Euro, Libra Yuan, Libra Yen. So dia punya planning dan timeline dia akan launch by November. Jadi apa yang berlaku? By November, bila Libra ni launch saja, automatically semua kita punya Facebook, WhatsApp akan ada payment dalam tu. Kita boleh send money. Saya boleh hantar dengan Mr. Anas, kalau saya ada WhatsApp Mr. Anas, saya boleh hantar 1 USD Libra contohnya. Dan Mr. Anas boleh link WhatsApp tadi tu dengan bank account. Macam PayPal ataupun Facebook lah. Saya transfer 1 USD Libra pada Facebook Mr. Anas. Mr. Anas linkkan Facebook dengan bank account, automatically boleh withdraw. So nampak tak? Disruptifnya tak? Dan bukan itu saja. Apabila Libra ni dah jadi cryptocurrency, automatically dia akan pair dengan Bitcoin, dia akan pair dengan DDCoin. So akan ada DDK Libra USD contohnya, ataupun Bitcoin Libra Euro. So anyone, market yang luas, billion, trillion of money dalam cryptocurrency boleh dah pergi masuk ke dalam financial system lah. Nampak tak? Ini akan berlaku by end of year apabila Libra launch. Sebab tu kalau kita melihat di Libra hearing kan, US Libra hearing memang kena serang dia orang. Tapi kerana nature of the product itself is open source, no one can control, is designed decentralized, distributed, not one single party make a decision. Libra akan terus launch juga by end of this year. Dan dia establish di Switzerland, not in US.
US don't allow because there's a lot of opposition in the US, you know.
Yeah, basically it's taken away some of the financial power from the US lah, sir. You know, but the power is given back to the people. That's very important. Key effect of using cryptocurrency. And we have a question from our listener. The first one is from my friend. one of the top gun at one of the Selangor investment arm. His question reads like this: can you help to explain the impact of blockchain to protectionism issue in Malaysia?
Okay, protection of apa tu? Identity ke atau produk ke macam mana?
Mungkin on the government intention to safeguard the interest of the banking industry and the financial sector lah, because before blockchain comes into, before cryptocurrency come into place, the bank making a lot of money through transfer fee and so on. But now with the cryptocurrency digitalized money, so basically they are out of business. So this is other thing that my friend here would like to ask for your opinion.
Okay, kalau kita nak melihat modul yang terbaik untuk government adapt teknologi cryptocurrency dan blockchain melalui berdasarkan apa yang saya research, yang terbaik adalah Dubai, negara Dubai. Boleh Google Dubai year 2020, this year. Sepatutnya by this year dia ada Expo 2020, tapi Expo tu terpaksa diberhentikan. So May 2020, which is last month, sepatutnya ada biggest Expo 2020 in the world. Dan ketika biggest Expo ni, kerajaan Dubai dia nak announce bahawa 100% mereka akan menggunakan blockchain dan teknologi untuk documentation, submission of the form, semua akan menggunakan blockchain. Jadi kalau untuk negara Malaysia secure dan adapt this kind of technology, kita kena follow negara Dubai. Kerana negara Dubai ni dia dah bermula daripada tahun 1995 lagi. 5 tahun dah dia dah plan macam mana pada tahun 2020 ni akan gunakan documentation dan semua teknologi blockchain on dia punya government industry dan government agency. Tapi kerana COVID ni dia dah jadi stuck sikit lah dia punya planning tu. Saya pun tak dapat update yang terkini macam mana kerajaan Dubai sekarang ni dia punya adoption of the blockchain technology. Tapi kalau untuk Malaysia, yang terbaik adalah Dubai pada pandangan saya lah.
And then our second question, this one daripada Puan Syahwati, dia tanya, how blockchain technology help education industry in near future?
Maksudnya macam mana tu?
How blockchain technology can help education industry in near future? So macam mana industri higher education ataupun industri pendidikan boleh pakai teknologi blockchain atau memanfaatkan teknologi blockchain?
Okay, saya melihat sebenarnya IIC adalah sebenarnya salah satu base ataupun salah satu tapak yang bagus untuk dikembangkan. Kerana apa? You all dah establish many faculty and many macam-macam yang ada di IIC. Dan untuk mewujudkan blockchain dan cryptocurrency punya pembelajaran di IIC sebenarnya membuka peluang ramai orang. Dan sebenarnya apabila you all dah start, walaupun kecil pun you all dah start, dia akan terus grow. Sebab nature of this blockchain cryptocurrency ni orang makin lama makin faham. Makin lama makin tahu. Makin lama lagi suka daripada compare kita punya conventional punya sistem lah. Jadi inilah peluang sebenarnya untuk wujudkan hub. IIC boleh berperanan bukan sahaja sebagai wujudkan pembelajaran. You all boleh berperanan sebagai penggerak industri ni. Contohnya buat event, contohnya memanggil industri-industri untuk membuat competition tentang blockchain solution ataupun buat hackathon contohnya. Dan automatically cryptocurrency player ataupun programmer ni akan datang. Saya boleh tengok macam mana di Singapore company Consensus daripada Ethereum last 3 years 2017 saya pernah ikut dia punya course untuk belajar Ethereum programming, Solidity language. So pada mulanya kita jangkakan tak ramai orang yang akan follow dan datang. Tetapi bila dah open dia punya kelas tu, daripada Malaysia pun ada, daripada Thailand pun ada, daripada Indonesia pun datang ke Singapura untuk belajar. Jadi jika kalau IIC dapat menjadi hub atau menjadi base yang pertama untuk mana-mana saja refer anything about cryptocurrency and blockchain, saya percaya benda ni akan grow lagi. Alright.
Become a education hub for blockchain.
Ya, ini yang diperlukan sebenarnya. Di Malaysia memang diperlukan, tapi belum ada kepakaran dan orang tak berani. Benda yang kita tak faham, selalunya orang takut lah kan.
Cakap pasal tu kita ada seorang, I think this is one of your fan, DDK fan from Udin. Dia kata DDK will become the best coin. Itu katanya.
Tu saya cakap tu tadi, DDK ni dia ada fighter-fighter dia ada pejuang-pejuang dia sendiri. Macam mana dia punya experience lalui sejak dari 2016 ni, dia dah automatically create pejuang to fight the conventional financial system.
So maybe sir, you have something to ask before I go
No,
on?
I was just thinking about my own personal experience I want to share. Datuk, don't laugh. I try to open a cryptocurrency account. So I went into one of the exchange. Sekarang sudah lupa mana. A lot of question Datuk, they ask. Your bank account lah, this lah, that lah. Halfway I give up already. Why they are so strict, Datuk?
Depends on exchanger. Like Luno contohnya memang fully compliant, so you have to fill in the form for their own KYC procedure. So maybe you have been approached to the exchanger that regulate somewhere, and like Binance, the biggest exchanger in the world, they are offshore regulated, so not have to fill in all the KYC procedure like you did with the exchanger lah. So depends on each exchanger lah, which
So
exchanger.
just like bank, cryptocurrency also got KYC procedure lah. A lot of questions.
Betul. Sebab
questions to answer.
Betul, yes. That's true.
That's very interesting.
We have two questions from Hadi Idris. Number one, first question, how can we really benefit from blockchain? How is it better than conventional saving money to your local bank? Itu soalan pertama dia. Dan soalan kedua dia, is it really safe from hacking? Any insurance? Dua soalan di situ.
Okay, first question tadi tu. Boleh repeat tak?
First question dia kata, how can we really benefit from blockchain, and how is it better than conventional, than saving our money in the conventional bank?
Okay, kalau to be honest, sebenarnya apa yang saya boleh bagi pendapat, macam internet lah. Dia tak ada masa dulu kita nak belajar internet. Tak ada masa dulu kan belajar internet kan. Automatically kita akan menggunakan internet. Untuk email, untuk video Skype, ataupun design anything lah, menggunakan internet. Sama juga sekarang ni. Dia tak ada belajar blockchain, belajar cryptocurrency. Kalau belajar blockchain cryptocurrency tu kena belajar core dia, programming dia macam mana design structure, sistem. Tapi kalau untuk consumer ataupun orang end user, dia sebenarnya sebagai pengguna saja. Macam internet lah. Dia sampai satu tahap, within few years from now, user tak akan realise pun dia pakai blockchain dan cryptocurrency. Dia tak sedar pun dia menggunakan teknologi blockchain dalam application yang digunakan. Sama macam internet lah. Dia tak sedar pun dia menggunakan internet sebenarnya bila menggunakan application ataupun apps mana-mana. Sama juga macam tu. Yes. Pada pendapat saya lah, jika tanya macam mana end consumer akan mula adopt this kind of technology, dia akan menggunakan secara tanpa sedar.
So maknanya daripada sama ada sukar atau mudah menggunakan cryptocurrency ni compare dengan bila berurusan dengan bank tu sebenarnya tak ada apa perbezaan lah. Cumanya mungkin bila kita transfer duit ke luar negara tu akan lebih murah kan?
Betul. Dan kena faham juga dalam waktu sekarang ni pun ramai macam apa datuk-datuk kita, ayah-ayah kita yang tak ada menggunakan internet kan, Facebook kan. Sama lah tu. Nampak tak? Sedangkan benda tu ramai yang pakai tetapi dia tak expose to that Facebook, WhatsApp, WeChat. Jadi sama juga macam cryptocurrency dan blockchain. At one moment nanti, sampai satu masa nanti kita akan ada moment di mana orang akan menggunakan cryptocurrency tanpa sedar. Untuk transfer duit ke, untuk verify sesuatu ke, ataupun nak pakai suatu application lah yang ada implementation of blockchain technology. That is the question for the answer.
Macam saya lah, before PKP ni kita tak pernah langsung pakai Zoom. Tak pernah terfikir nak buat meeting online. Tetapi because of PKP, I think Zoom is one of the company benefited from PKP ni, lockdown everywhere.
438% went up.
Ya, betul.
438%.
During the first raya, my grandmother, 70 plus year old, also using Zoom, you know, to connect with her granddaughters.
Yeah, I can see that. ISC is actively proactive doing every day Zoom meeting. So more engagement is good for your own benefits also.
Yes.
Lagi satu soalan dia, Datuk. Dia tanya,
Soalan kedua.
gunakan cryptocurrency ni, kalau kena hack macam mana?
Okay. Ini important question. Dan saya nak tekankan juga soalan ni, jawapan ni penting. Kerana ini yang orang takut di luar sana, yang tak faham Bitcoin, tak faham cryptocurrency, dia akan takut. Selamat ke? Boleh betul ke? Kan? Nak tanya siapa? Dia tak ada company. Bitcoin tak ada company, betul tak? Dia tak ada founder, dia tak ada centralized entity to manage all the asset. Jadi kita kena faham nature ataupun secara alaminya, secara naturalnya, cryptocurrency ni secure. Kenapa saya cakap macam tu? Kalau betul kita memegang sesuatu aset, contoh kita nak membeli Bitcoin, kita tak simpan Bitcoin dekat orang lain. Kita tak simpan Bitcoin dekat company A, company B. Kita mesti simpan Bitcoin dalam tangan kita sendiri. Itulah nature of Bitcoin. Nature of cryptocurrency. Dia tak ada simpan dalam server company A. Dia mesti simpan di tangan kita sendiri, dalam wallet kita sendiri, dalam kita punya handphone, dalam kita punya komputer ataupun offline wallet lah. Jadi itu first basic Bitcoin. Jadi kat mana tak securenya kalau kita simpan sendiri, betul tak?
Betul.
Bukan simpan pada server company A ataupun mana-mana place lah. Jadi itu nature. Jadi kalau tak secure pun mungkin komputer kita kena hack ke, ataupun handphone kita simpan Bitcoin kena hack ke, but bukan Bitcoin tu sendiri yang kena hack. Sebab Bitcoin tu dia tak ada server, dia tak ada centralized server to keep all the data. Selalunya kalau application ke ataupun website ke, dia mesti ada server, betul tak? Jadi kalau hacker dia nak attack, dia attack IP address of the server.
Yes.
Tapi different than Bitcoin. You nak attack IP mana? Ada beratus-ratus, beribu-ribu server atau dipanggil node untuk Bitcoin. Same like Didcoin juga. Sama macam Didcoin. Didcoin ni dia tak ada single server. Dia ada delegates of miner. Maknanya ada 101 server keep all the database. So nak hack macam mana? Takkan nak hack 99 server lagi mengatakan you tak ada pun aset tu. Nampak tak? So security of the blockchain and cryptocurrency tu dia punya core tu sendiri dah secure. Sebab tu kalau kita melihat harga Bitcoin pada tahun 2009 kan, baru harga 10 sen USD je. Hari ni $9,000. Kenapa $9,000? Adakah physical things? Tak ada. Bitcoin don't have any physical thing. 100% online asset, virtual asset. Tetapi kenapa boleh mencipta value sehingga 9,000 USD? Because of that. Because of security.
Maknanya orang percayalah sebenarnya.
Ya. Dan Bitcoin dan cryptocurrency ni ramai crypto expert dia panggil it's a trustless system. Kita tak perlu mempercayai Bitcoin. Kenapa nak mempercayai Bitcoin? Nampak tak? Kita tak perlu mempercayai Satoshi untuk memiliki Bitcoin. Sebab dia punya nature tu decentralized distributed. Owned by everyone. Owned by anyone. No single party to make a failure. So no single entity to risk for the failure.
So bermakna kalau kita simpan duit, simpan kekayaan atau aset dalam mata wang, jikalau kerajaan mata wang sesuatu jatuh, maknanya aset kita pun akan jatuh lah.
Still rely on single entity, still rely on someone, still rely on bank. Nampak tak? So Bitcoin dia tak perlu rely on anyone, it's a trustless system. Kita tak perlu rely on company Bitcoin. Bitcoin tak ada company pun.
So kita tak payah nak rely sama ada bank tu menjaga data kita dengan betul atau tak dan sebagainya lah, betul tak?
Betul.
Kan?
Betul, nampak tak? Jadi tak perlu nak rely. Adakah data kita tu dah kena hack ke, atau ada dimanipulate ke? Takkan ada orang boleh manipulate Bitcoin. Kalau boleh manipulate Bitcoin, dia dah ambil semua beribu-ribu Bitcoin dan millionaire dah.
Okey, kita yang menyertai kita ni, kita juga ada Eddie Hasbi, kita ada Puan Syawati Omar, memberi salam kepada semua. Assalamualaikum semua. And then kita ada Niang Odd Home, mungkin daripada negara lain. Hello all brother katanya. Kita ada Nur Syuhada Zainal, assalam semua. And then Puan Syawati komen di situ, ya, inovatif pasti menjadi blockchain champion, InsyaAllah dengan sokongan DDK dan Dato'. And then kita ada lagi daripada Maria Makarani Mahadi, memahami baru tahu benefit. DDK the best. Wah, ini pun salah seorang daripada fan DDK ni. Kita juga Alan Wijaja, Assalamualaikum. Soalan daripada Puan Syawati, dia tanya, Ethereum tu apa?
Okey, kita tahu Bitcoin. Semua orang tahu Bitcoin. Kan? Semua tahu Bitcoin ni is a cryptocurrency lah. Okey, tetapi kerana Bitcoin ni open source, 100% open source, someone took the code of Bitcoin to create another cryptocurrency. Asalnya satu je Bitcoin. Dia ambil kod tu tadi dan dia create Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, Ripple, semua datang daripada Bitcoin. Semua datang daripada satu. Di Bitcoin pun hasilnya dia punya nature tu, dia punya root dia tu mesti datang daripada Bitcoin. So Bitcoin ni adalah dipanggil mother of cryptocurrency. Daripada awal 2009 diwujudkan. Jadi bila dah ada Bitcoin ni, people ambil kod Bitcoin ni, dia akan create another coin as a solution. So Ethereum ni as a solution, apa yang tak ada dalam Bitcoin diwujudkan dalam Ethereum. Sebab tu Ethereum ni nombor 2 sekarang ni kalau ranking cryptocurrency lah. Dan Ethereum ni dia enable smart contract. Contoh, saya nak transfer duit pada Mr. Anas RM10,000 within 7 days from now. Apa yang nak mengesahkan supaya saya transfer? Lainkan kalau konvensionalnya kita lantik lawyer mengesahkannya, betul tak? Tetapi dengan smart contract, saya boleh design smart contract, within 7 days, duit tu akan automatically transfer without any single atau middleman yang manipulate on the transaction lah, smart contract tu. Tu contoh paling mudah lah saya bagi. Kalau tidak kita kena nanti lawyer, kena cari middleman bank untuk mengesahkannya, tapi tak perlu. Using smart contract, within 7 days, duit yang saya ada RM10,000 tu akan automatically transfer on that moment. Bila sampai waktunya, using only smart contract. Tak perlu middleman.
Pengesahan identiti tu dah tak perlulah sebenarnya kan. That's why lah mungkin kita hadapi banyak orang kata apa, rintangan tu daripada industri macam ni lah kan. Macam lawyers, bankers dan sebagainya kan.
Itulah, disrupt all the words kan. Ramai akan hilang pekerjaan. Itu Jack Ma yang cakap, bukan saya yang cakap.
Tetapi daripada mereka ini, macam dalam kes orang kata apa, pengusaha taksi sebelum ni, dengan kes dengan Uber, sebenarnya Uber itu datang dan the revolutionize transportation industry. By right, all the taxi players at that time should embrace it, dan itulah yang sepatutnya yang saya rasa all the bankers, lawyer dan sebagainya should embrace the technology and make it something better out of it kan, daripada they all fight for it kan. Mr. Ravi, maybe you have something more to add?
No, I just want to go back to your banking point. The banks don't like Bitcoin, cryptocurrency. Their business habis tau. They got no more commission, no more transaction fees, no more telegraphic fees, nothing. They don't need a bank, like Dato explained just now. I got $1 million can sit in Bitcoin. Why I want to go and put in a local bank or Citibank? If Citibank go bankrupt, my money is gone.
And I just want to add something. In US, untuk menarik perhatian bank-bank ataupun financial institution, they have created a Bitcoin futures.
Yes.
A paper
Chicago
contract for Bitcoin, CME.
Yes.
Nampak tak?
Yeah.
Dia dah cuba untuk menarik wang daripada conventional punya market ke dalam Bitcoin, tetapi not exactly on the Bitcoin itself. dia create-nya pool ataupun dia panggil Bitcoin futures lah. Paper contract lah, macam gold, paper contract macam tu lah.
And this is traded on the Chicago Exchange.
Yeah.
And when this was
True.
traded, there's a
CME.
big controversy. Oh, how can you have a futures on
Yeah.
something which is rubbish? There's
Yeah.
nothing there. Normally, futures is on a particular product like currency
Yeah, it's a
or even ada
tangible
barang tau,
thing.
ada value tau.
Yeah,
Tapi
macam
Bitcoin dia
figure.
orang create futures. Finally, Chicago said, okay, so now you can buy Bitcoin futures. You can trade Bitcoin. The volume is picking up. But
Yeah.
the banks don't like Bitcoin because they lose everything. Custody, commission, transaction fees, everything they lose. So the banks resist Bitcoin. And central banks don't like Bitcoin because they don't know what is going on. Because you all put in distributed ledger, 1 million notes around the world, dia pun tak faham. They don't know what is going on.
Yeah, dan similar like Malaysia also and this region, Indonesia, Philippines. Kalau pernah familiar dengar Remitano. Pernah dengar remitano.com. So Remitano ni pun salah satu application yang disruptif. Sebab apa? Sebab dia jadi Uber untuk orang beli dan jual Bitcoin melalui bank account. Tak lalu centralized bank pun. Contohlah Mr. Anas nak beli Bitcoin, saya nak jual kan. Jadi dekat Remitano tu kita akan berjumpa. So Remitano ni dia tak simpan pun aset. Dia tak accepting deposit pun. Bank account tu pun tak lalu pun Remitano. Dia just jumpa saja pembeli dan penjual. Dan pembeli dan penjual tu boleh buat transaksi in 15 minutes. Nampak tak? Disruptif je tak? Contoh saya ada Bitcoin, saya boleh jual mana-mana bank account within 15 minutes. So ini something yang bank dengar pun takut ni.
Yeah, mesti. They lose all their business. So, Dato', a college like us, go ahead, Anas.
Yeah, maybe I can read some more of the comment from our listener. We see it. Puan Syawati kata security is the key. And then we have Abid Zainal. Fitrah cryptocurrency adalah kriptografi yang ada padanya. Unbreakable. Oh, itu katanya. Kita ada daripada mana ni
Banyak question ini hari, Anas.
Itulah daripada mana.
Wah, banyak question. Saya pun shock.
Dato' Arab.
Go ahead.
Zailaha Pandak, Bitcoin is a mother of cryptocurrency. Kita ada Ahmad Atallah kata Assalamualaikum. Zakiuddin, salam buat semua pendengar. Sarifuddin, Bitcoin mother of cryptocurrency lagi sekali. And then Puan Syawati, amazing Dato'. Nafiah, Malaysia kena guna DDK untuk ganti RM. Wow. And then banyak lagi lah kalau I nak bacakan semua ni memang tak sempat. Okay, so maybe you have last question to Dato'.
Okay, I think the purpose of this session was to just give a general idea lah, Dato'. I know that the whole area of blockchain and cryptocurrency is very, very complex. If you go one layer below what you're talking, people sudah hilang, dia tak erti. You talk about hashtag, proof and all that. You know?
Not only complex, but it is fast moving.
Yes.
The technology growing so fast. Even
That's
me
right.
myself still learning. Sehingga sekarang. Kerana
Even
ada
now
saja
the
teknologi baru.
technology keeps changing.
Yeah.
Every day they are changing. So, but I hope people like you, Dato', can help Malaysia to get on to the crypto or to the blockchain train. At least slowly we start moving, you know, because I think it's important that the Southeast Asian nations also get onto blockchain. At least industries lah, certain communities like colleges or lawyers, you know, certain communities start using, it's a good start already. No need for the whole country, you know. Right.
And then Dato', I think I would like to congratulate you lah Dato', you know, become the first mover in Malaysia. Macam kita nak menurun ke hutan lah Dato', kan. Dan banyak lebam sana sini kan, kita nak potong pokok dan sebagainya kan.
Buka laluan
untuk buka laluan bagi rakyat Malaysia yang di belakang sana tu untuk ada akses kepada teknologi blockchain, dan saya doakan Datuk supaya apa saja yang Datuk usahakan ini insyaAllah ada kejayaan di masa akan datang, dan saya juga berharap agar usaha sama antara kita dengan untuk menjalankan program diploma in blockchain teknologi ini membuahkan kejayaan Datuk. Mungkin akhir kata daripada Datuk sedikit.
Okey, terima kasih kerana beri peluang untuk live bersama IIC International Innovative College, dan saya ingin mengucapkan terima kasih pada Mr. Ravi. Baru berjumpa satu kali dulu last time, dan sekarang stranded di Singapura, tak boleh datang ke Malaysia. So we'll meet soon, nanti bila dah selesai semua COVID. Dan terima kasih juga pada Mr. Anas kerana memberi peluang pada saya, dan kita dah wujud satu collaboration di antara IIC dan DDCoin. Dan sebenarnya collaboration ni sangat unik sebenarnya. Sebab kita tak pernah buat official collaboration on the academician, melainkan a few university on the paper on the research level. Not that kind of this collaboration. Kita collaboration ni lain ni, kerana kita nak wujudkan sesuatu produk untuk benefit for other student to learn about cryptocurrency dan blockchain. So kerana COVID ni juga kita slow untuk collaborate, tapi saya percaya selepas ni kita akan melakukan beberapa collaboration dan aktiviti bersama pastinya selepas ni. Dan saya ingin juga mengucapkan terima kasih kepada Miss Syawati juga kerana sama-sama memberi peluang kepada saya dan juga DDCoin terutamanya. Dan akhir kata saya ingin mengucapkan kepada semua pendengar-pendengar live di IIC channel Facebook untuk mula mempelajari teknologi blockchain dan cryptocurrency ni. Kenapa saya ingin menyeru untuk you all pelajari blockchain dan cryptocurrency ni? Kerana apabila you dah faham cryptocurrency dan blockchain ni, you confirm tak boleh tidur punya. Boleh ke saya cakap macam tu? Confirm tak boleh tidur punya, kerana semua apa yang kita inginkan, apa yang kita solution, benefit wujud dalam blockchain dan cryptocurrency ni. Cuma macam mana kita nak olah atau macam mana kita nak utilize penggunaan itu. Macam-macam cara ada. So terima kasih lagi sekali saya mengucapkan, dan juga terima kasih kepada semua DDCoiners ataupun pejuang-pejuang DDCoin di luar sana yang setia mendengar dan setia follow up dan setia menggunakan teknologi DDCoin cryptocurrency blockchain. Thank you. Assalamualaikum.
Thank you, Dato'. We hope to have another session with you, like I said earlier, and we can talk about a few other topics. We are very honored to have DDCoin as the partner for IIC. We have a very, very good partner. So together with DDCoin and our education programs, we hope to be a trailblazer lah in Malaysia. Trailblazer, dia cakap English. So we want to go ahead, and we look forward to your guidance and your help and your mentorship in this whole project. Thank you, Dato', for your time. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Anas.
Thank you. Bye. Bye. Thank you.